minutes to go.
Fergal Lynch has come on for Clare in place of John Conlon. And other changes they want to make down on the sideline, but the referee says play away. They level. Beautiful ball back here, taken up by Tony Kelly. An amazing match at Craobh Park once again. It was thrilling last Sunday in the football, thrilling here as well in the hurling decider, and it's got to be a free in and another chance for Colin Ryan to write his name all over this particular final. Davy Fitzgerald trying to remain calm. I'm sure that's very difficult right now with only 5.5 minutes really to go. Colin Ryan to get point number 12 maybe.
Yeah, and Tom Kenny in as well, I see. But you know, Clare 23 points and Cork just chipping away, and 3 goals. They've had a 21-yard free save, the penalty saved as well.
Colin Ryan looking for his 12th. He's got it. It's Clare once again, ahead by a point in an amazing match, and now 5 minutes to go. And this was Moylan. His dad was a star in the past for Cork. Pa Cronin, the captain, is a star here, and he gave Cork renewed hope and life. It went past everybody through the fingers of Bugler. Now Cork come back, and it's Conor Lehane. Big one in here towards Moylan again. Now he's winning possession. Now he's showing what he can do. Helped out here by Cathal Naughton, but the referee had blown his whistle. Naughton had hit it into the side netting anyway. It's going to be a free in, and it's a chance to tie up the match. We've got 4 minutes to go and a little over maybe because of the injury time.
Yeah, and Jerry, you'd have to say Cork are thinking goals now all the time. You know, they're getting great confidence in there. They've caused an awful lot of trouble inside there when they've got possession. Scored the 3 goals. They say could have maybe had another couple, and they should level it up again now.
He's got 8 so far, and Patrick Horgan, the Glen Rovers star, makes absolutely sure of it. 9 points. Level for the 3rd time. What odds of replay? We said it last year. It happened. 4 minutes to go now. And Cork making another change. And Cork's number 20 is Stephen White. And he's come on for Daniel Carney. That's their 5th and final sub. So they've tried their full hand. Clare have put on 2 of their possible subs. I think they've now got a 3rd one on as well. This is Conor McGrath looking up, sensing a winning point maybe, but it's gone well away to the right hand side, and it's a missed opportunity. 24 points apiece, 24 points to 3-15. Nicky O'Connell is one of those to join the fray in the last few minutes. Anthony Nash pucking it out. The crowd just getting behind both teams, raising the volume. And once again it is Clare who look magnificent at half back line. Bugler there, superb. Ryan has been superb all through the match. That's Conor Ryan. What about this as he got in there against Seamus Harnedy and came out with possession. Wasn't going to be denied. Young man who I believe is now teaching in Kilkenny, and they'll have lots to talk about over the winter, I'm sure, in that hurling mad county. And he looks like he's in trouble with that injury. And Davy Fitzgerald just making sure that every possible gap in the system is filled immediately.
Yeah, it looks like a dead leg, and you're just amazed with Cork maybe persevering with the long puck out. You know, Donloe Cusack will be on tonight, he'll have a view on it. I'm sure he's in the studio watching the match, or he's here. But you know, they never went short with any, and they kept pucking it down that half back line, who've dominated possession. And it's really amazing that Cork are still in this game with the amount of ball that Clare have won in their half back line, but they have kept plugging away. They've showed great heart, great determination, and now 2 minutes to go. Can go either way.
Will he go try it? Will he go for a point this time?
Well, he's gone back to take it, so he must feel he has the distance.
The last one he lobbed in, but this time
short.
He's going to drop it short. It's time for somebody to stand up and become the hero. Tony Kelly might be that player. Now he's put it wide, and we're inside the last 2 minutes of the 70. Clare will feel that on balance they have been much the better team and should win this final, but sheer dogged determination by Cork and some plenty of quality as well within their ranks has kept them going, and those 3 goals have been so important. The next man who will be coming in very shortly will be Shane Amori. So possession now vital here. Nicky O'Connell managed to get it away. Clare's second half sub, putting the pressure there on Stephen McDonald, who drops it down, but it's taken by Shane O'Neill. Nobody wants to give away the ball loosely here this time. It's important just to retain the possession. That time it was Stephen White who held on. Line ball for Clare, however, and the pressure back on. 69 minutes gone in the final. Clare 24 points, Cork 3-15. So who's going to win it now? Well, you're usually pretty good at reading the tea leaves. How do you see it?
Well, I think Stephen White was very unlucky not to get a free there. He won possession, he was shoved in the back, he didn't get it. I think Brian Gavin will be very happy to blow it up if it gets to the 70 minutes for a draw match.
This should be cut out. Chris Joyce coming across here. McInerney's after him, McGrath's after him, and finally they catch up with him. Again, they dig in here, just trying to get that vital possession. Close to the end of the 70 minutes. Back out it comes. Look where Conor McGrath has gone back to about left corner back. Up here towards Podge Collins. If there's to be another score here now, it'll probably be the winning of the All-Ireland final. Podge Collins hops it on the ground, gets it back again, loses it to Cathal Naughton. Naughton goes way back, tries to fend off Tony Kelly and sends it out over the sideline. Off the Clare stick. It's got to be a line ball, and there are going to be 2 minutes of added time now, and we're into that, as you can see already, with the match tied, tantalisingly so.
Yeah, well, Jerry, if Clare hang on for a draw or win it, Conor McGrath, he made some ground. He travelled back 70 yards there and caught Christopher Joyce, took the ball off him, and you saw Cathal Naughton doing the very same thing there on Podge Collins. Some great effort into the 70th minute in All-Ireland final, great tackling.
Oh, it's wonderful stuff, absolutely magnificent stuff by both these teams. Chris Joyce cut in. Onto it, here comes Horgan. Can he be the match winner? Will this be the winner of the All-Ireland? It's over the bar! Patrick Horgan gets a 10th. 1 minute of stoppage time still to go, and Cork go in front here by 3-16 to 24 points. It would be very cruel on Clare, but then this is a day for winners. Who's going to do it? Advantage Cork. Back out it comes again to Cathal Naughton. Cathal Naughton taking off. We know he's got pace. Pat Donnellan is after him and flicks it away. There's a support player there waiting for it. And that ball is hit in there by Stephen Moylan, and finally won back by Pa Kelly. 30 seconds or thereabouts to go. He's been hounded across over there by Luke O'Farrell, out over the far sideline. Line ball coming up. A line ball to Cork, and the Cork fans all around Croke Park are on their feet at this stage. What a winner that would be by Pat Horgan, one of the stars of the day, on a day when Clare have certainly been the better team, but Jimmy Barry's Murphy's side look like they're about to snatch the victory. Stephen Moylan ready to hit this.
Well, he needs it to go dead and the game is over.
Hits it in and hits it wide. Almost there. Jimmy Barry Murphy looks like he's done it. It looks like he's brought a Cork team from nowhere to win the championship. A few seconds remaining. Clare won one more chance. That's Pat O'Connor. Inside it comes here. Nicky O'Connell now trying to fend off challenges. Back out it comes once again to Donal O'Donovan. They would deserve a draw. They get a draw. Donal O'Donovan puts it over the bar. And Davy Fitzgerald and Clare, I think, will be back here. The referee has allowed the quick puck out to be taken. It's still in play, no longer. It's all over, and it's ended in a magnificent draw at Croke Park. For the second year in a row, the teams in the final have to come back and do it all again. We won't complain. Jimmy Barry Murphy must have felt he had the game won 60 seconds ago. Davy Fitzgerald must have feared the worst. But how about that?
Well, Gerard,
heroes everywhere.
I have to say, there's a little bit of booing from the Cork crowd because it was maybe 30 seconds in over the 2 minutes, but that's at the referee's discretion. But what a score to draw an All-Ireland final from a corner back. What was he doing up there?
Who's never scored before.
He's never scored before in the championship. He had an outstanding game at corner back for a lot of the game. How he was up in that position, I'll never know, but that was a brilliant score off his left-hand side. And you'd have to say on the balance of play that Clare would deserve a draw in this game. A fantastic second half. The first half was a little bit, nervous, and players were, I don't know, the whole occasion, as we thought, might get them. But the second half had absolutely everything. A phenomenal second half.